I guess Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan felt it necessary to support the Somali community by getting into character. So it's not unusual that Muslims or Somali women wear hijabs. Nuns wear head coverings as well. This governor, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan, is not a nun. She's not a Muslim. She showed up in character, though. Was it necessary? Let's talk about it. What's up, ladies and gents? Thanks for stopping by. Social Nurse here. Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan in the news recently. She's done a interview or talked to the media in a hijab. This lady is not a nun. She's not Muslim. To my understanding, she is Catholic. Interestingly, she has tribal affiliation, Native American tribal affiliation in Minnesota. So having the hijab on, according to reports, is her way of showing solidarity to the Somali community. Did any of you see those clips of Somali men? I think they were religious figures apologizing to the United States and the president, apologizing to American citizens for what people in their community have done. That's a big deal what these people did. That is a big deal, and arrests need to continue. Investigations need to continue. Now, my opinion about Minnesota Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan showing up in a hijab to do an interview, it's fake to me. It's fake. I don't think it was a good idea because what's being said is that people of power in Minneapolis, like Tim Walz, Ilhan Omar, Keith Ellison, and others, just willfully disregarded the crime that was going on in order to appease the Somali community, in order to not offend them. They're a big voting bloc in Minneapolis. They didn't want to get on these people's bad side. So they, according to reports, may have allegedly turned a blind eye to the crime that was going on concerning the fraud. I even saw a clip where Ilhan Omar is saying that she brought a situation to the attention of authorities that do investigations concerning suspect fraud. So she at least acknowledges suspicion of fraud. I think she knew way more. How did she get $30 million of wealth if the reports are correct? Listen, Social Nurse here. I do not wish harm upon anyone. I do not wish people are treated. I don't wish anybody to be treated unfairly. The apologies that many of those leaders in the Somali community, they looked like religious leaders to me. Their apologies, I don't know how effective that is. I think that investigations will continue. There's talks about Ilhan Omar being removed from Congress. But back to Minnesota Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan. Her showing up in that hijab is just kind of fake to me. You don't have to show solidarity that way to me. In my opinion, I wouldn't do it that way, but she can do what she wants. I would have shown up as myself, and if there was something positive I wanted to say about the Somali community, I would have done that without donning a hijab because it looks fake. It looks like you're appeasing. It looks like you're trying to be something other than what you are so that the Somalis surrounding you or who you're speaking to or on behalf of feel good, right? And if I were a Muslim woman, a Somali Muslim woman, and the governor showed up in that hijab before the cameras rolled, I would have said, that's not necessary. You don't have to be or appear in something that's not part of your religion, that's not part of who you are, to show solidarity. Just be honest in what you speak about the Somalis you're familiar with. That's it, right? I don't think it made the situation better. It shows that she has to incorporate herself in a way that she's not, right? This lady is Native American, according to what I read. I don't know what the percentages are or blah, blah, blah. I don't know, right? But just like on the West Coast and in the South, in the North of the United States, there are people as well that are part of Native tribes with tribal affiliation, right? We understand this. All the way up into Canada, natives with tribal affiliation. So I don't know what to say. Peace to everybody. This lady, I don't think she helped the situation by showing up in a hijab. Just my thoughts. Social nurse.